Alrighty. I'm back again. So today nothing really crazy happened. I had my doctor's appointment and everything went good. Pretty much everything went good. I'm healthy. I think my knee messed up, man. I messed it up, I think, running. It is what it is. I'm about to take a little break or try running with a knee brace on later today. I have to start doing these videos now during the day instead of at night with the cool little lights because, like I said, my cat done messed them up. So, screw it. That's it that really happened today. Nothing really crazy. Oh, me and my wife, we have a guest bedroom, and we might be having a roommate move in. Perfectly fine. Cheaper rent. I like it. Alright. So, I said in my other video that I read the 48 Laws of Power, and I was going to mention a law every day, and we could debate it, and I'll read it, and I tell you what I take from it, what I took from it, and then you could tell me what you think it is, and we could just debate. You know, I like arguing. It's fun. Okay. So, Law 2 is never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies. Be wary of friends. They will betray you more quickly, for they are easily aroused to envy. They also become spoiled and tyrannical. But hire a former enemy, and he will be more loyal than a friend, because he has more to prove. In fact, you have more to fear from friends than from enemies. If you have no enemies, find a way to make them. So, the be wary of your friends, just from my past experience, it was like that. I had 3, like, you know, as you get older and shit like that, your friends start disappearing, you move states and crap. So I only had 3 friends where I live that actually hung out with me and everything. And I had this ex, and me and him kind of met her at the same time or whatever like that, but I ended up with her and shit, and we were together, I think, 8-9 months. And we broke up, like, literally, I think, a week or 2 before my birthday. And we had plans, like, my 3 buddies, her and her 2 of her buddies, and, like, we were all gonna go hang out somewhere and shit. Well, I still went to the bar, and I thought my 3 friends were gonna show up. Well, literally, like, the day of my birthday, I'm hitting this dude up, and he wasn't texting me back, calling me, no nothing. All of a sudden, a week later, I see that those 2 are hanging out. And lo and behold, yeah, they ended up hooking up together. They only lasted, like, a month or 2, but he was one of the people I considered a really good friend, like one of my best friends. And just goes to show you don't know a motherfucker. He ended up hooking up with her and everything like that. And now, God, what is it? Year and a half later, 2 years later, I kind of ran into the guy, sort of. Like, I went to a hardware store to buy some stuff, right? And I opened the door for somebody. And this guy, when I knew him, me and him would work out together. We hung out together. Like, we were, I was more cut and, like, everything, but he was also fucking cut and big and shit. So, all of a sudden, I'm on the door for this person. Some fat guy kind of walks past me, right? And I'm talking about, like, a beer belly, okay? And he walks past me real fast, right? And I was like, what the fuck? And as I'm in there and I'm shopping and stuff, I see the guy again, and it's his ass. Dude looked burnt out. He was a trucker. He had like all kinds of money, dude. Dude had 2 different cars. He had like fucking $15,000 in the bank. Turns out, after my ex dumped his ass, he went on a binge, got a DUI, lost his trucker license, lost his Camaro. He ended up, I guess, trading in his Jeep for a fucking like SUV thing. Dude's life is all go downhill. And so that just shows you karma's a real fucking thing, and she's a bitch. Fuck that guy. And then the ex bitch done ate herself twice. So I'm like, you fuckers have done changed, like, for the bad. I'm sorry, kitty. For the bad, okay? And it's just fucking hilarious. So fuck them. Karma got their ass, and I'm happy about it. I'm fucking married. I have my boy, and, like, my life's good. I fucking like that. Fuck those 2. So that's what I took from the friends will betray you part, man. Yeah, definitely. They became fucking spoiled. Tyrannical, not so much. But hire a former enemy, and he will be more loyal than a friend because he has more to prove. Never really hired an enemy. I feel like where I work, the people above me kind of like always act like we're friends and like they make jokes and stuff like that. Then as we're doing it, they ask me to do something. And I'm like, all right, I'll go do it for you. I'll show you guys what I can really do and stuff. And I started to catch on after reading this book, like, these motherfuckers are manipulating me. But everybody knows, like I said, 90% of them don't like me. I'm just the asshole at work. I'm the mean asshole guy. Everybody just knows, and they're like, oh, great, here he comes. Like, here comes the fucking attitude type stuff. And I'm perfectly fine with that because I don't care. And, well, but then all of a sudden they're being nice to me and shit, and it's because they want something done. So they're hiring me, an enemy, I guess you would call me, to do something that they need to get done. And I actually, not anymore, I used to do it perfect, fast, like as well as I can. And then you have more to fear from friends than enemies, and if you don't have any enemies, find a way to make them. I actually have quite a bit of enemies, so I wouldn't really call them enemies. I'd just put more like enemies in the sense of people who don't like me. And like, it's one of those things you can tell they don't like you because like me and my wife, we don't go out drinking anymore. We mostly drink at home. It's cheaper. Our friends come over here. I mean, I got a dartboard. The only thing we're missing is a pool table, and we have a bar. We listen to our own music. I don't have to fight people on the jukebox. We get this, and like our friends come in, we just hang out, drink. We got cornhole and shit. So that's what we do. But every once in a while, we go out to a bar and play pool, and like we just kind of hang out there for a little bit, right? For like events and the football crap. And well, you can tell when people don't like you because when you walk into a room, all of a sudden it gets kind of silent, and you're like, oh. I can, and you know, when you walk into a room, oh, I could feel the tension in here. It is rising. And, yeah, but nobody ever says shit to your face because everybody's a little bitch. Nowadays, man, I mean, like, everybody's scared of conflict and confrontation. It's kind of fucking whack, but it is what it is. I mean, in my personal opinion, we need to bring bullying back. But that's just me. But yeah, so that's what I have taken from this law. You can tell me in the comments and shit like that what you've taken from it and your experience with shitty exes too. Because what I found funny about that ex who got fucking played by that one dude after those two broke up, she started hitting up my other best friend. And he was next to me when this was all happening, right? And he's like, dude, look at this shit, right? And show me the messages that she's sending him and stuff. And he's like, my favorite is the way he responds, the fuck do you want? And just dumbass questions she would ask, oh, how do you take out your trash? And he'll be like, bitch, stop being lazy. And just clown her and everything. My favorite is he'll always send a picture of me to her. He's like, hey, flick off the camera. And I'm like, and he'll send it to her and shit like that. Or I have a beer in my hand, flicking it off. And like, she even said, stop sending me pictures of him. She's like, bitch, why are you even talking to me? You two are done, so that means we're done. That right there is a fucking best friend. And I love that guy to fucking death. He's the kind of guy I could call and he shows up. Like, I didn't even call him. I text him a few times like, hey, dude, I think I'm about to get jumped. He shows up. And he even bring his girl or something like that. He's like, hey, what's up? And I'm like, oh, dude, they left. And he was like, oh, well, I'm here. Might as well have a beer with you. And I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. This is back when I was single. But I love that guy, man. He's a cool dude. We still talk and hang out and shit. I also started reading my fitness books again and everything. And I started writing down crap because I'm not the kind of person who can read a book and memorize it. I have to, like, write stuff down. So I wrote down important crap to me and stuff. And then I've also wrote down, like, quotes that I've liked and everything. This part I like is going to working out now. The muscle fiber, your cell, types are simple, referred to as type 1, which is called slow twitch, and type 2, which is called fast twitch. Type 1 fibers, which are the slow twitch fibers, are better suited for endurance exercises, running and stuff like that. Type 2 fibers, which are your fast twitch fibers, are better suited for sprints, so sprinting, and obviously, and or other brief, powerful movements, so like weightlifting and everything like that, power cleans, all that crap. Those people use your fast twitch fibers. And Type 1 motor units contain fewer fibers than Type 2 motor units. As a result, Type 2 motor units develop more force when they are activated. So that's like, you hear those people who get like the strength out of nowhere to lift a fucking car and shit like that. They're fast 2, their Type 2 fibers are on overdrive. Okay, not bad crap. And then I have some quotes that I really like too. And I even put down the people who said the quote, and then for the people who actually are curious about like why we should give a shit about them, like if they got PhDs, if they're doctors, they've studied crap and stuff like that. This first one is from Danny. I don't know how to say his last name. Matt Ranga. Danny Matt Ranga. It says your body can absorb more than 30 grams of protein at a time. So your little protein shakes that you drink, and then like drink one of them, and like you buy at the store, and they're like, oh, 30 grams. You can actually probably drink 2 of those. And some people aren't gonna like this next one. Intermediate fasting isn't likely to do anything. Restricting calories generally won't do. So if you just start cutting back on your calories and stuff like that, you don't have to like not eat for 2 days. You don't have to not eat for like lunch, skip a meal type stuff. Just stop eating so much when you eat. Well, the way I eat is I eat 5 to like 7 times a day, but they're like, I'm always just snacking pretty much. My biggest meal is breakfast, and then throughout the day I just snack. But that's pretty much that. And yeah, that's pretty much enough for today. I feel weird talking to the phone. Yeah. I go to work tomorrow. I had the day off for the doctor's appointment, so be ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow's video might be spunky because the way I left work on Monday was interesting. Yeah, one of those things. What do you? Not child labor laws, because it's not a child. I'm not a child, but like I don't know what it's called, man. I know there's a terminology out there for it. Labor laws where like you don't want to work in an unsafe condition. Unsafe, unhealthy, unethical, and crap like that. Yeah, well, I'm not doing stuff like that anymore that like I feel is not safe for me. Somebody else can deem it safe for themselves. Hey, kitty. Somebody else can deem it safe for themselves. Come here, baby. Let the people see my kitty. Yeah, this is my baby. Say hi, baby. You my girl? Yeah, and there she goes. But yeah, that'll be it for today. And then I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. And hopefully once we get to like law 28 or something like that, I don't screw up and repeat a law. I should probably mark them down. Oh well. See ya.